Today is November 22nd, 2025. It is 9:17 a.m. This is video number 3. Video number 1, where did I put it? I think it's on this channel. I've been recording since like 6 o'clock. So this is the third recording. It's over here. So I'm in the mood to record. And there are some videos of the Derangers I want to share with you. So first tweet. This is a video. It was posted on the 21st, yesterday. Today is Saturday. They speak about Meghan because she's relevant to them. She's trolling us, isn't she? That's a quote, by the way. Here's this Trump-loving presenter, Jeremy Vine, who is... Okay, before I continue. On his show, I'm not going to say who, but it was on his show. Before Trump came in power, second term, when they were trying to get Harry back to the UK, someone in his show, I'm not going to say who, said, oh, don't worry, once Trump get in office, he's going to send him back. They went to court. They wanted to know a lot of information about Harry's visa and all of that. So the court did not release that due to privacy. So let's start over. This paragraph here. Start all over. They speak about Meghan because she's relevant to them. She's trolling us, isn't she? Here's the Trump-loving presenter, Jeremy Vine, who is dedicated to trolling Meghan, accusing her of trolling us over with Love Meghan. There's the rolling eye. Vine questions Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex royalty, where he will surely not have questioned actually royal divorcees and non-working royals, Diana or Fergie royalty. That's bearing in mind, they all did interviews and books critical of the monarchy's treatment. Why is he singling out Meghan, who did not take money from Epstein figures, sell access for cash to Saudi princes, or get her toe sucked by a man not her husband? He implies it's one death and a cost of living crisis for Meghan to show people how to cook food and make their own decoration because she's rich, as if she's the only well-off person to do this. Yet, he enjoys Trump's character, putting gold trimmings in the White House and a king like a ballroom coming soon. The thing that Trump is doing is unbelievable. I don't know if the U.S. is going to get that money back. He was mute about approximately £300 million spent by King Charles for a hat ceremony and a cost of living crisis, or Charles charging the NHS and charities rent and taking money from dead people while being a billionaire. One thing I've learned is that it's presenters like this that bully Meghan on behalf of the institution and try to attempt panelists to do the same, edited to shorten. Alright, so she edited. It's a minute and 51 seconds. Screenshot.
Story about Meghan. I don't know where you are on Meghan. Let me think. You happy to see she's got a domestic goddess film?
I mean, I'm not a fan of really anything like this, or but if people want to buy it, that's up to them, isn't it? I mean, I'm quite old-fashioned. I don't believe royalty should be commercialised and acting in this way. But if they're making their own money, if they're not taking money from taxpayers, then so be it.
Well,
exactly.
Whether she's royalty or not, I haven't really worked out, but let's have a look at the trailer.
Yeah. I love the holiday season.
People feel a little bit more sane, I think.
She's trolling us, isn't she?
Oh my gosh.
No, I mean, I find it
What's going on? I didn't get it. What's that? Who's that for?
I myself.
Well, definitely not for you guys. For her fan, people like me. I told you guys, well, not in this video, past videos, we still have Netflix. It's because of her. As far as I'm concerned, my husband is done with Netflix. He watches almost everything that Netflix has to offer that he will watch. It's me who's telling him, don't change Netflix. I don't want 2 different streaming platforms in my house. Only one, and that's Netflix. Okay? If Netflix get rid of Meghan, guess what? We're done. Okay, wherever Meghan goes, that's where we're gonna go. All right, let's continue.
I mean, yeah, not for me. I definitely not.
Okay.
But I just think this. I don't know, this obsession with her. I mean, like you say,
everything
this
we
is
say
her
about her
job.
is through the prism of newspapers that hate
Exactly.
her. And I'm very wary of like that thing of, oh, she's awful, but I think it's cringy.
Well, exactly.
That isn't helpful.
I don't know. I mean, I think there's maybe people that are really into Christmas cooking or something, and
But no, but hang on,
that
you've
might
got to
be into
start.
that show.
If you're really rich, this is the sort of Christmas you can have. You can't do
Yes.
everyone can have this Christmas with, because we just done cost of living. We can't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not
I
available.
know. It's another world though, isn't it? And like sometimes people watch these shows because it is another world and it's escapism. But yeah, like you say, whenever I see it,
I'm actually agree with her. It's escapism. You don't have to watch it, but some people love to watch it, especially the holidays coming. People are in relaxed mode, family mode, getting up Christmas Day. The TV's on, either watching football in the US, just relaxing. Oh my goodness. And let's not forget, Charles told Harry for Meghan to go back to work because he had no money for her.
Driving us out into the fields, asked about Meg. Not with great interest, just casually. Still, he didn't always ask, so I was pleased. She's good, thanks. Does she want to carry on working? Say again. Does she want to keep on acting? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I expect she'll want to be with me, doing the job, you know, which would rule out Suits, since they film in Toronto. I see. Well, darling boy, you know there's not enough money to go around. I stared. What was he banging on about? He explained, or tried to. I can't pay for anyone else. I'm already having to pay for your brother and Catherine. I flinched. Something about his use of the name Catherine. I remembered the time he and Camilla wanted Kate to change the spelling of her name because there were already 2 royal ciphers with a C and a crown above. Charles and Camilla? It would be too confusing to have another. Make it Catherine with a K, they suggested. I wondered now what came of that suggestion. I turned to Willie, gave him a look that said, "You listening to this?" His face was blank. Pa didn't financially support Willie and me and our families out of any largesse. That was his job. That was the whole deal. We agreed to serve the monarch, go wherever we were sent, do whatever we were told, surrender our autonomy, keep our hands and feet inside the gilded cage at all times, and in exchange the keepers of the cage agreed to feed and clothe us. Was Pa, with all his millions from the hugely lucrative Duchy of Cornwall, trying to say that our captivity was starting to cost him a bit too much? Besides which, how much could it possibly cost to house and feed Meg? I wanted to say, she doesn't eat much, you know, and I'll ask her to make her own clothes, if you like. It was suddenly clear to me that this wasn't about money. Pa might have dreaded the rising cost of maintaining us, but what he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy, grabbing the limelight. Someone shiny and new coming in and overshadowing him, and Camilla. He'd lived through that before and had no interest in living through it again.
How did they expect Harry and Meghan to live? Oh my goodness.
and you think about Meghan, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's just the same, like,
It brings
it's
out-
like criticism and what have you. But there's loads of women like her that, that aren't my cup of tea. But we seem to just overly obsess about this couple in a way that's unhealthy for us as a country.
Okay, whatever. Okay, how is
Sorry about Meghan.
let's
I don't know
pause. How is a holiday show trolling them? Those people are obsessed. There's to comment under it. Okay, whether she is royalty, I don't know. You effing know she is. Talking about the continuous disrespect for her on British television media, he can contain his disdain for Duchess Meghan. They are just pathetic at this point. They build their show around Meghan. What a shameless lot. Alright, let's read some more and then that'll be it. Okay, if you look at IG, all comments are pro Meghan. Okay, I still don't understand why Meghan making her own money is more offensive to these people than the royal getting millions of dollars a year while benefits are being cut. This is a distraction that they are creating. I don't know, I think they believe the UK is dumb. This is not to say the UK is dumb. We've seen some brilliant people. Like I've said in some past videos, when you look between the two brothers, they're talking about William, or William is doing things in the UK as if he's showing the stupidity of the UK. But when Harry goes to the UK, he goes to, let's say, where they're doing prosthetic legs, where real brainiac Brits are doing good things. This is what Harry's showing the world the UK is doing. Okay? Harry's showing the UK the brilliant. the brilliance of the Brits. Why don't they promote this kind of things? A few moments Harry goes to the UK back in September. He highlights some amazing work the UK is doing. But yet the others, including the media who's on, on people's airwave, showing stupidity after stupidity. Okay, they always copy Meghan, even the word's ridiculous. Okay, Kate Middleton's 2025 Christmas card. Okay, so that's that. I don't want to promote. You could pause and read that. Let's go to the next one. And I think it's a video of Jeremy Vine. I don't know if it's the same clip or a different clip. It seems different. Okay. When Meghan trolls try to tone down their trolling around women of color. Jeremy Vine and Jim Max, who is also a big Meghan hater, had to tone down their bitchiness on this Meghan piece because they had two women of color defending her that will otherwise make them look like the couple of bitchy men they are. James even pretended he has only one issue with Meghan, which can now apply to William and Charles now they're begging for reality streaming shows. Also, Jeremy's saying, "You think she, Meghan, has been bullied?" Reminds me that he must know she has been, because how else can anyone think Meghan wasn't bullied? Why else did she and Harry leave? The press and the family are still doing it. Cheese shows where Meghan got a name and the quoted tweet. Alright, let me pause this. Let's play that. Oh, exactly 2 minutes. Let's listen.
I've just mentioned Meghan. This is one of these classic stories about Meghan, that she asks to be announced as she enters the room. So you've got to say, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Duchess of Sussex."
I'm not having that because I've read all of this and she doesn't ask, but yes, the article does say that twice they announce her. Now, it doesn't say that she's asking for this, but I was speaking to Jim saying, well, is that not royal protocol that you do announce the Duchess of Sussex?
It could be stitching her up. I don't know. Chizzy, what do you like?
Please leave Meghan alone.
Do you think you're going to ever have her on the show? And who is this?
I'd love to have her on the show.
No, but I mean, have her as a picture and say, "Look, anyone know who this is?"
We have had her actually. Yeah, in the game where you had to a yes/no game.
Oh yeah.
You had to guess who it was. Yeah, we have had her.
You think she's being bullied?
I think it's like people just, I mean, the thing is with Meghan for me personally is whatever she does doesn't pay my mortgage. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? And all these sources say, I mean, who are these sources who said this, that she asked to be announced?
Well, the actual article, they were there to journalists.
My only issue is that...
I would have appreciated that lady, the black lady, answer the question and said, yes, she has been bullied. But instead, she took that passive way and saying, yeah, I agree with her too. Meghan, whatever Meghan's doing is not going to help anybody pay their bills or anything like that. But at least... it would have been nice if she said, yes, Meghan has been bullied, or no, Meghan did not get bullied. At least we'll know exactly where she stands, but she was taking a passive kind of response.
She does bring a certain amount of this, so because she signed the deal with Netflix to do the stuff which is based purely on who she is. So therefore, there are those, and I agree with you actually. I'm like, let her be, let her do her thing. But there are those who will make a living out of having these comments and say, well, is it really this? And I think that there are some aspects to, behaviours which are a little bit odd, but there are lots of people who behave.
A-listers who
I just think that in order for her programmes to be successful, be interesting, be good, and they just have
Well, there are days we mentioned Meghan comes up and it completely explodes in the studio. It's just one of these things where it does...
We love to talk about it.
Yeah, there's a Marmite thing. Chizzy, I want you to mention this car. The car. Vegemite.
Oh, SIDK tonight. Oh, what does that stand for? SIDK tonight. They had to guess that the celebrity public figure, person of color, was our Princess Meghan. Sorry, I didn't know. Alright, 1 minute and 32 seconds. Who's that? If there's music, I'm not even gonna play it.
It's Amy Harriott, the TV chef and presenter best known for Ready, Steady, Cook and introducing the UK to the concept of flavour. Chizzy, who is this person?
Is it a woman?
Yes.
Is she an actor?
Yes. Yes.
Is she on British TV?
No.
Okay.
Eddie, Gina sounds angry. Is she on American TV?
Yes.
Yes.
And she's British?
No.
No.
Oh. American?
Yes.
Does she do mostly films?
No.
Okay.
Is she funny?
No.
No.
Is it Viola Davis?
No. Is she award winning?
No.
No.
I can't help you guys, man. Okay, I'm gonna give you a clue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go. They had a very famous wedding. Ah! Hey!
Is it my turn? I think it's my turn.
It's
My turn.
Oh, I'm so excited. I want to choose his turn.
Is it Meghan Markle?
It was the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. This year, Meghan found out she's 43% Nigerian. And the winner of that round is Chiz's team. Come on!
Yes!
All right. So, what is that now? Okay. I see this Jeremy Vine making out. He doesn't understand why some people have an issue with Meghan Sussex when he is one of the people who goes out of their way to always misrepresent what she have. Sussex said, okay, what they have, Sussex said, or really doing more Meghan Sussex, and as for James, he is a biased royalist. Okay, let's listen. This one is 1 minute and 8 seconds. Let's see.
And it's like, don't talk about her. She won't annoy you. And it's like, everyone who talks about her has never met her. And it's like, I don't know why any of you care.
Well, she's doing TV shows.
Well, don't watch them then. Lots of you do TV shows. Lots of people don't watch that either. They get wound up. Just change channel. There's lots of other options out there.
Yeah, but don't always want.
It's a self-perpetuating thing. The reason she gets commissions is because people like us talk about it because we get wound up by it. So it's fine.
But I think that the reason that we talk about her is because she's so jolly annoying.
No, you talk about her because it gets clicks and views, and the public are nosy and interested.
Honestly, I think she's really annoying.
But fine, there's lots of things that's annoying. I ignore them. I find mosquitoes annoying. I don't live anywhere where they are.
So I was looking in the Daily Mail today when I was with my mum in hospital. At page 3, I come to Meghan.
Page 3, is it page 3 good?
On, and I find something far more interesting. An Aldi meat pie.
Oh, it looks nice, that pie.
Go and buy the pie.
That looks a hell of a lot better than that stuff that on her video.
Anna, the great joy of a newspaper is if you're not interested in an article, you turn the page. I can teach you how to do it. It's amazing.
All right. So let me read this and then that's it. It's so weird to me to see how much the UK media talks about Meghan. US media does not fixate on her, and if there's a negative story, it's usually a UK link to it. It's like every media outlet in the UK just focus on Harry and Meghan like they're going to be the next monarchs. That is true. Very rarely I see, unless if they're doing something. Like the Chase and the Parents Network, they highlight that. And some Invictus thing, they highlight that as well. Okay, so it seems like it started here. All right. Did y'all cancel your Netflix subscription? There's the laugh. Yeah, it's so comical when y'all tell on yourselves. Okay, so it seems like this is the one that I bookmarked, and then I just found out the video's there. There's this here. If they cancel Netflix, they can secretly watch all the aprons for Christmas Hallmark movies that came out after Harry and Meghan went public. So what is this? Lady C and a Netflix documentary. I've never clicked so fast. Okay, I don't know. Let's listen to this and then I'll go to the next one.
No, thank you. I want this over with as quickly as possible. Start.
What the hell?
There is a murder mystery to report to you tonight. The victim, an elusive billionaire banker. It raises a whole lot of questions like who wanted him dead and why.
Edmund Safra. Edmund Safra.
Is unfolding at the favorite playground of the rich and famous Monaco.
Monaco. Oh, God.
Monaco is less than a square mile.
It's a sunny place for shady people.
It's one of the safest countries.
With surveillance in almost every corner of the Principality, how could one of the richest men in the world be killed in one of the securest countries in the world?
Who had any benefits for that?
The only evidence of intruders comes from the male nurse.
Am I a liar? No, absolutely not. The evidence clearly
shows that I'm not.
It's not true. I'm convinced that Ed did it. He had a Jekyll and Hyde personality.
In your mind, who killed Ed and Sarah? The Russians.
Safra ratted out the Russian mafia to the FBI.
He's given this evidence to the FBI, and he's a marked man.
He was a billionaire, the head of an international empire, and he had enemies.
I'm feeling closer to my husband than ever. Some people believe this was murder by Lily Safra. She's a praying mantis.
People had this view of her as a dangerous woman. She inherits $4.8 billion.
Oh, darling.
There are over 100 police officers looking for me.
Who comes in, what went on?
This is like an ongoing drama with this guy.
I am not going to jail for something I didn't do.
Billionaire, Black Widow, wife, murder, and Monica. There could be no better murder mystery than Edmund Safra's.
Actually, I'm not doing this. This is just a dead end.
Alright, whatever. I don't even want to go into that. This is my last one for this video. This is JTB. Let's pause. Lady Colin Campbell is out here unraveling like a Victorian lampshade every time Meghan and Harry breathe, and the meltdown is louder than her hairspray. It's almost 3 minutes. Screenshot.
Let's talk about the corpse formerly known as Lady Colin Campbell, who speaks about Meghan and Harry with a level of rage that sounds like it's been fermenting since the 1800s. Oh my God. Every time she opens her mouth, you can practically hear the cobwebs shaking off her opinions. She was born Georgia Ariana Ziadi in Jamaica. Not British aristocracy, not palace-raised royalty, not a woman molded in the halls of Windsor. She grew up in a strict, old-world merchant family, then hauled herself to London chasing social status that never embraced her. That rejection grew roots in her personality. It sculpted the bitterness she weaponizes today. Bitter rot that she weaponizes against Meghan and Harry. She was married in 1974 to Lord Colin Campbell. A union so short and explosive that people still talk about the fallout. It wasn't a partnership. It was a detonation, separated in 9 months and divorced in 14. According to Lord Colin Ivor Campbell, it was on the grounds of his physical characteristics, alleging that Georgia was born George. She kept the courtesy title of Lady Colin Campbell with a grip that tells you everything. She isn't a lady. She's a relic clutching onto a label from 6 feet under of a marriage that collapsed faster than the hairstyle she's trying to resurrect. And this is why her hatred for Meghan burns so hot. Meghan represents everything she couldn't hang on to. A successful and loving marriage with her own biological children. Because Lady Cunt had to adopt hers. That's why she reacts to Meghan with pure venom. Meghan's mere name reminds her she's the cream that clotted centuries ago. She looks and sounds like an artifact, relics from a dusty century, soaked in dying hierarchies and stale fantasies. She takes gossip crumbs, coats them in her own resentment, and spits them out like verdicts. She talks about Harry like he betrayed her directly. She talks about Meghan like Meghan broke a rule she invented. Nothing Lady Cunt says is rooted in reality. It's rooted in dementia, in old grudges, in delusions she's been nursing for decades. She built a whole persona around royal commentary, but her fixation on the Sussexes comes from a darker place. It's personal, it's hostile, it's ritualistic at this point. Meghan and Harry are just mirrors she keeps screaming into, hoping her ghostly reflection will scream back. Meghan didn't harm her. Harry didn't harm her. She dragged them into her crypt long before they even appeared.
To her crypt. I don't want to mess with JTB. Oh my God. LOL. The what? That's an ad. Let's pause this. Bottom up. Not so Lady Colin Campbell, there's a laugh here. Thank you for the laugh. Victorian lampshade, very unhinged. They are currently at the hospital making videos. We don't claim her. Jamaica. Oh, where was it? Excellent read as always. I knew that Lady C reminded me of something. She resembled the evil soul-sucking witch from Stargate Atlantis in both appearance and behavior. Vile characters. That's the link of what she's talking about. Lady C. Campbell was born Georgian Ariana Zadie in Jamaica. Her family has no royal or noble lineage, although she has claimed fake common ancestry. She has used her title from a very brief marriage to gain notoriety, particularly through her writing and media appearances. Alright, let me play this and that'll be it.
True colors out of everyone right now before we get out of here.
Meghan, do you not think we've seen through
Lady
you?
C, be quiet. Lady C, Lady C, shut up. You shut up.
I will talk if I
No,
want.
be quiet. You are a rude, horrible woman at the moment, and you've got a very, very nasty energy about you. Be quiet. We're all sick of hearing your voice. Be quiet.
If you're then, or then, shut up and let me speak!
I'm not going to
Or
be
then-
It's such a shame
You're
because you
vile.
look gorgeous, you're lovely, and yet you ruin yourself by being so rude, and
He's
there's no
bitchy.
excuse.
He's bitchy. Don't think we didn't spot
You're
what he was up
bitchy.
to yesterday.
This is bitchy.
And you are a bitch. I think Brian's a bitch. Here.
You're very, very rude, you know?
yeah,
You're an
and I
incredibly
intend to
rude
be.
lady.
I intend
and
to
you know
be.
what?
I
You know
intend
what?
to be.
Whatever you get, you deserve, because you're not a nice person. To be honest, I think Lady C's conduct is absolutely outrageous. That's me and her done. So.
Oh, I honestly, that
She'll be
woman, I swear to God, must have been bitten by a bloody vampire when she was a kid. Was anybody like her before? And it's so sad. What a shame that she lets herself down by being so nasty.
What a nasty woman you are.
I don't think Lady C is a lady. I think some of the words she used, the phrases she uses, she's using them so many times. She's, in my opinion, never been a lady and never will be a lady.
You're a little so keep your cackle to yourself. Thank you very much.
Pussy and things like that. It shows your lack of breeding.
You none of your business, arsehole. He had his stuff off.
It looks like the entire cast hate her. And that was the last time I watched that show. She said some really nasty stuff about poor people too, as if she was born aristocrat. The multimillionaire Duncan told her there is nothing wrong about being poor. There are a lot of reasons people can end up poor. I wanted to hug him. It sounds like a bloke, I'm certain. Gorgeous and lovely? What? That is the ugliest thing inside and out. Okay, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
life. You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.